Have you ever wondered how to ship a sports card through the mail and keep it protected? Well, sit back and get ready because I'm going to show you how to do that. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is like the 5th time I did this intro, but today we are actually going to show you how to ship sports cards. We want to show you how to ship these to get them to the person correctly and safely so that these cards do not get bent in the mail. Before we do that, if this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, comment, share, all that fun stuff so that you're notified next time we do a video on this channel. We do a ton of different videos and we're going to start doing some more of these how-to videos. So we recently just sold these 2 sports cards on eBay. Now, one is this Cooper DeJean jersey card, and this other one right here is just a regular normal rookie card. So I've already put them in the sleeves. We usually ship these cards in the Ultra Pro sleeves right here. They're nice and thin, but they do provide a lot of protection. Sometimes with these other ones, like these jersey cards, since they are a little thicker, we will put these in a different style top loader, like a 130 point or even more, depending on how thick the card is, because we do want to get it to our buyer safely. Now, I'm also going to show you 2 different ways to ship these sports cards. One's the cheaper way to get it there, and it's not 100% secure, but it does work and it is a cheaper option for some of these cheaper cards to ship. But also I'm going to show you another way to ship the thicker cards and cards that are more valuable. So let's get into this. So to ship some of these cheaper cards, you can actually use a regular normal envelope. I'm also going to post a little picture here on the screen. eBay has a way that you can ship sports cards very conveniently and cheaper for these sports cards. So I'll put that up there. They actually call it the eBay standard envelope. You can either use one of these, or you can actually go into the eBay store and actually purchase these envelopes right here that have the eBay logo on them, a nice flap, the seal, and these can actually ship cheap. Now, the problem shipping eBay standard is the tracking does not update. It will normally update once you print the label. It will normally update once the post office gets it. But after that, in between it getting dropped off and getting to its destination, they don't scan it. It could also take a super long time. I've had sometimes shipping these ones right here take up to 35 days to go less than 50 miles. Where did that thing go in between? Who knows? It might sit at the post office because I don't think that the post office prioritizes those items because they don't have the tracking on it. So let's show you how we ship the eBay standard envelope. So with this card right here, this card sold for about $3.50. Now, I normally charge my cheapest shipping on items is about $4.95. That covers the cost of the materials, that covers the cost of postage, and that covers the cost of tracking. Well, because this doesn't have tracking, you can ship these way cheaper. So, I usually put a card like this in the envelope, just like this, and seal it up. Now, we don't put do not bend on this or anything because what we do, and this is something that the post office actually told me to do, so it's a little tip / trick for you. Once you do this, now when I weigh this, it comes out to be about an ounce, maybe a little bit more. So if we ship this at an ounce rate, it would cost about 74 cents. Well, we don't want that. We actually want to ship this at a 3-ounce rate. And here's why. The 3-ounce rate will come out to about $1.25. But that also stops it from going through the machine. When these go through the machine, sometimes they will get caught and get shredded. Next thing you know, the card's out of there, the envelope's empty, and your buyer's going to receive a white envelope that has nothing in it. And you don't want that to happen. So we usually just put 3 ounces for these, and it keeps it from the machine. And we haven't had any return to sender either, which is good. But that was something that I found out from the post office. So we do these at 3 ounces. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, shipping these thicker cards. Well, what we actually do with these is we actually take one of these eBay standard envelopes and we slip that card in there. Now this is thicker. This isn't going to go for the 3-ounce weight for the eBay standard envelope. This will actually go for our normal $4.95 shipping. So we normally take this, and you can use any type of envelope for this, but I like these ones because they are nice and they have a little bit more sturdiness to them. But we also take this envelope here. Now this is just a normal, I can't remember if there's like a 6x8 envelope here. So we take this one, insert this into here. Now this gives them another added layer of protection, whether you never know what your card's going to encounter right there. But to also add another protection layer, we actually put a piece of cardboard in. Now this was a piece of cardboard that came out of a box of sports cards. This will help this so it doesn't get bent. So now that's in there, that is not going to get bent unless somebody tries to. So we seal that up. One last thing that we add, and I actually brought one over here, is we have a roll of the Do Not Bend stickers. Do Not Bend stickers is great. Does the post office follow them? Probably not. We'll stick one on the back, and then we actually stick one on the front. This way, the mailman, anybody who's handling this, knows, do not bend this. There's something in there you do not want to get bent. Now, if I weigh this one, it's probably going to come out to about 3 ounces. So I'm putting the same weight as I am for the other one, but with 3 ounces on this, it's also going to give me some tracking. It's also going to give me some protection too on that if this happens to get lost. So at least the buyer can track this. So with the more expensive cards and the thicker cards, we use this. Now, on the eBay standard envelope also, the thicker cards, it has to be a certain thickness, which I put that up on the screen earlier in the video, so you can go check that out. But these are the 2 perfect ways to ship sports cards in the mail and get them to your buyers in one piece. If there are any other how-to videos you'd like to see, please let me know. Comment down below. Let us know, and we can do something and help you out the next time you have a question on how to do something for eBay. So guys, remember, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, so that you're notified next time we do one of these videos. And until the next video, we'll see you later. Bye.